name is Aya, and today I'll be telling you some about geometry. What is geometry? Geometry is a branch of mathematics concerned with questions of shapes, size, relative position of figures, and the properties of space. Fun fact, a mathematician who works in the field of geometry is called a geometer, and my source for this is Wikipedia. Parts of geometry. There are lots of parts of geometry, but three of them are finite geometry, differential geometry, and non-Euclidean geometry. Non-Euclidean plane geometry. And vocabulary is finite means having limits or bounds. Differential means of showing or depending on difference, differing or varying according to circumstances or relative factors. Non-Euclidean means denying or going beyond Euclidean principles in geometry. And my source for this is Wikipedia. Geometry art, also called geometric abstraction, is a form of abstract art based on the use of geometric forms, sometimes though not always, placed in a non-illusionistic space and combined into non-objective compositions. Vocabulary: non-illusionistic. Well, illusionism. The term illusionism is used to describe a painting that creates the illusion of a real object or sense, or sculpture where the artist has depicted figure in such a realistic way that they seem alive. So basically, non-illusionistic means like doing art that does not seem real. So yeah. And then non-objective means non-objective art is a type of abstract or non-representational art. It tends to be geometric and does not represent specific objects, people, or other subjects found in the natural world. So basically, you can make all different types of things with geometry art. You can make maps and owls and stuff that partly looks like a real thing and partly doesn't, or just doesn't look like anything at all. And my resources for this are Wikipedia, ThoughtCo, and Tate.org.uk. What African people have done with geometry? Well, the development of geometrical thinking started in early African history as hunter-gatherers of the Kalahari Desert in South Africa learned to track animals by getting to know the shape of their poop, to learn which animals passed by, how long ago, if it was hungry or not, and other things. And I got this from Mind Research. So, I couldn't find a video on exactly how the Khoisan, like for the Khoisan people doing it, how they tracked animals by the shape of their poop. So, this is just a video that I found that kind of touches on it. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. But yeah, about how they track. Well, how you can track animals by their poop.
The evidence closely. Step 2. Study the evidence closely. Focus on droppings or scat. Its color, consistency, and content can indicate what type of animal left it and how recently. Write information you find in a notebook and
So he basically said that like the poop can tell you like by its color and texture how long it's been there, and by it could tell you like what animal passed by and stuff like that. Okay. What African people have done with geometry art? Geometry art and symmetry and repeated patterns can be seen throughout the area south of the Sahara in forms of artistic design on houses, gourds, baskets, pipes, and other everyday items. How we can use geometry to our benefit? Well, I think we can use geometry to help us build stuff like houses and shrines, basically any architectural structure that we might need. If we were going to build pyramids or stone walls or something like that without mortar, we would need to know how to stack the stones in a way that would not have the structure fall down, and that would take geometry. How we can use geometry art to our benefit? I think we could use geometry art to help us draw the floor plans and a picture of what the structure would look like in the end. And that's it. Thanks for watching.